Lefty like DK may still have to contend with that outfield chemistry, but he sends this one off to the right, and there's no stopping it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Week 12 of the Mushroom Baseball League. It's the Wilds versus the Flowers in a very, very important matchup here for the Wilds. Currently sitting at 6-5. A win here could be the difference maker and lock in that playoff seat. Flowers, having already qualified for the playoffs last week, play gatekeeper here, and they look to start things off well, but a fireball from Diddy Kong will ensure his single, stopping Red Critter from throwing him out at first. Dixie knocks one, but it won't get by Blue Critter, who will turn the double play into Hank Hill over on first base. Diving catch from him, and no matter how fast Diddy is, hard to beat out those Critter arms. DK up, a big power hitter, but with a big wall here at the Bowser Jr. Playroom. Height, hard to come by. Ball will bounce off the back wall, stay fair. DK gets himself a single. Red Koopa next up, strike one from King Boo on the pitcher's mound. Slower hit, and that'll get down nice and early. Koopa gets himself a single, and DK makes his way to second. DK in scoring position here for Green Dry Bones. The Dry Bones definitely have been doing well so far this season. We'll see if Green Dry Bones can keep up. Star pitch from Boo slides by, but a big knock will just barely fall short of the fences unless it bounces off the back wall. John makes the catch, and that's the end of the inning. Wilds strand two. An early Dixie Kong double play costing them dearly. They hand it over to the Flowers. Wilds sticking with the strategy we saw from them last week, putting Mantrek on the mound and hoping it's the difference maker. King Boo up at bat now. Strike one from Mantrek. Big hit from him. Will have a lot of speed and get down nice and early. But as slow as he is, King Boo knows he can't get an extra base off that one. King K. Rool coming up next. Big windup, but he lets it go by. Strike one. Makes contact there, but a slap hit will drop. K. Rool gets himself a single. That's two runners on for Red Critter. King Boo, not the fastest in the world, but deep enough on second, might be able to get home if the ball's hit well enough. And that one is absolutely knocked sky high. Will be a fly out to center. The runners retreat. Looked promising at first, but just a little bit too much height on it. Came down in a poor position. We'll see if Blue Critter can capitalize. No more outs for the Flowers here in the bottom of the first. Looking to bring these runners in home, and a big line drive out left. Tiny's in position. She'll make the catch. And the Wilds hold the Flowers scoreless here in the bottom of the first. Leading up at bat with Hammer Bro, a big power hitter for the Wilds. And you can see the power in those swings. Good Lord. It's a foul ball, but a lot of force behind it. Star pitch from King Brew and a swing and a miss from Hammer Bro. Slaps that one on the third pitch and will beat out Blue Critter. Hammer Bro gets himself a single. Not what he was looking for, but the Wilds' consecutive hits are starting to wear and tear away already at King Boo. Wilds, definitely a team that can take advantage of any lack of outfield chemistry. So King Boo coming off the mound could be an issue, but a bobble from Blue Critter will be an even bigger problem as Mantrek puts himself on first. Red Magic Koopa with a big opportunity now. Two runners on. And a tired pitcher. Can he capitalize? A slap hit. It'll get down over in left. Chain Chomp comes out, knocks John Arbuckle aside. But the Wilds load the bases for Tiny Kong. No outs yet. Looking like a great opportunity. could start putting some runs on the board as she makes contact, and another single will bring Hammerbro in. RBI single for Tiny Kong. Bases still loaded. Back to back to back to back hits, and the Wilds in the top of the second are already forcing the pitcher change. King Boo off out in right field, which means that right field chemistry is all gone. Any big knock sent that way, which a righty like Hammerbro sure loves to do, will be destined to go over the fences. Diddy Kong knocks the banana bomb. Pow Block comes out, stuns up Daisy, and a single for him leads to 2 runners in as Man Shrek and Red Magic Koopa come around the horn. The curve, the buying of time as the ball hangs in the air, clumps people up, and then knocks him over with the Pow Block. Diddy Kong, 2 RBI single, runners in the corners. Wilds up 3-0 as Dixie Kong comes up to bat. Still no outs as the Wilds take an early lead. Dixie Kong knocks one, but it'll be a fly out to center. But with Tiny on third, it'll be a sac fly. She runs in home. Wilds up 4-0 with Donkey Kong coming up to bat. Lefty like DK may still have to contend with that outfield chemistry, but he sends this one off to the right, and there's no stopping it. A 2-run DK homer as he brings his nephew in home. Donkey Kong extends the Wilds lead 6-0. Starting to considerably pop off here the last 2 games. Donkey Kong had a bit of a tough early season, but I think that's his 4th home run in 4 at-bats. Maybe 5. We'll get the nerds to check it after the game. But Red Koopa next up, 2 strikes on already, and a poor hit. Ghost item won't buy enough time. Be thrown out at first. Back over to Green Dry Bones, as this is the 9th man, I believe, that's batted this inning. Will get the hit, drops out there, and that's Green Dry Bones finding himself a single. And here comes Hammerbro. Started the inning, and now he's here possibly to close it out. Big knock from him for the fences as well. It's over to the left, so they've got the chemistry. They'll make the buddy jump. And Daisy and John will find the catch. Big hit from Hammerbro, unfortunately, will be the end of the inning. As an electric duo over there, John and Daisy stop the Wilds here in the top of the second. But a 6-run lead this early on is a lot to come back from. Hank Hill next up, and a jump from Magic Koopa actually hops up too soon. Will miss the catch. Jarbuckle now in the batter's box. Strike 1 for him. Slaps that second one, and Hammerbro jumps too soon as well. Dixie will pick it up quick and send it in on second. Hank Hill, unsure if it was going to be a fair ball or not before running, will be caught out because of it. Daisy next up with a runner on. 2 strikes already, hasn't swung at the ball yet. She'll find a contact there, but a magical catch from Magic Koopa. Thought you get that one by him, but he will deny that. Looked like it was just about to touch down too. And then makes the double play in on first, able to send it in before John tags back up. Far off base when it looks like it's going to be a fair ball like that. And the Flowers not able to get anything started. Back over to the top of the third, Man Shrek will ground one over to second baseman Blue Critter for a quick out. Red Magic Koopa up, swing and a miss from him. Finds himself a strike. And then a ground ball over to shortstop Red Critter will be out at first. Two quick outs here in the top of the third as Tiny Kong steps up. Can she keep the inning alive? Two strikes. Luigi pitching a great game up there, looks like so far, but she'll find the gap there. No, she won't. John closes in just enough to make the catch before it touches down. Threaded the needle between short and third. A good hustle from John Arbuckle in left field. Flowers taking their turn again in the bottom of the third as Luigi comes up to bat. The last man of their 9-man roster here. Flowers, a team that likes to pull through their roster much faster than this. But they've been on the receiving end this time around as the Wilds treat them like the Flowers have treated most other teams in the league. Luigi will get a single as Wiggler comes up. One strike so far. He'll make contact on the third. It's a slap hit. Wiggler puts himself on base. King Boo coming into the batter's box with 2 runners on. Definitely a dangerous position for any Wilds fans, and you can see why. Big hit like that, they might be able to build chemistry in time, and they will make the jump. Doesn't have quite enough height or velocity to get past the Dixie Kong Tiny Kong duo over in left field. They'll get ready just left of center. They come over. Tiny tosses up Dixie, and she makes the play. Runners able to retreat back before they're tagged out. That's still 2 bodies on base for K. Rool, and he'll crush it over right. Lot of speed on this one. They may struggle to beat it out. No, not this time. Dixie and Diddy. Very fast in the outfield as they position themselves on that outer wall and have the height. Huge leap from the 2 of them gets up high enough. They're able to make the out. But just when you think the power hitters are all gone, here comes Red Critter with Blue Critter on deck. You're going to have to deal with another potential home run. But this one looks like it will fall short of the fences. Will she make the catch? Goes for the hit on the ball, attacks it just to ensure that it doesn't bounce off the wall. Dixie knocks it over to Diddy, finds the third out, prevents the sac fly. The Wilds still holding the Flowers 6-0. Diddy makes poor contact on that one. Will be a ground ball over to shortstop Red Critter. Dixie Kong comes up, will find the gap, gets down early too, and she'll get a single. And that's runners on for DK. Big hit from him right up the middle. Might only be a single, but advancing the runners is still a great thing to do. Be on Red Koopa here not to hit into a double play, and a catch from Red Critter will be exactly that. Leaps up to grab that one. The Wilds leave 2 on base. So we go to the bottom of the 4th, and they hand it back over to the Flowers. Blue Critter pre-charges and knocks it big. Will be a pop fly out to center. Great catch there from Dixie Kong in center field, having a great game. Now we go to the slightly more gentle part of the Flowers lineup. Not as many heavy hitters here as Hank Hill comes up. Will knock one right up the middle. Plants himself firmly on first. John Arbuckle now in the batter's box. 1 strike so far with Daisy on deck. Daisy, a power hitter. But a poor hit like that from John will be out at first. Ground ball over to shortstop Hammerbro. He is able to advance Hank to second, putting him in scoring position for Daisy. Flowers still looking to find that first run. Can Daisy close it out here? Not with a jump from Donkey Kong on third. A big hop from him to lock that one down as it rides the foul line. Flowers still unable to put runs on the board. Wilds back up in the top of the 5th, looking to extend their lead here. and secure this coveted playoff spot. Green Dry Bones does his part, hits the single, gets to first. Hammer Bro swings for the fences and he'll find it. No chance they shut this one down as Hammer Bro clutches up with a 2-run bomb out to right. Big wind up, and that one's destined for the for the stands. Daisy not even able to beat that out with her speed, even if chemistry was a factor. And that will be the end of Luigi's stint on the mound. He'll go out to center field. Daisy will come in, and that's goodbye left field chemistry too, as Luigi and John don't see eye to eye. But over in right, it's even more devastating. Luigi and King Boo, mortal enemies, have negative chemistry out there and will suffer for it. 2 back-to-back at-bats, however, for the Wilds put them with 2 outs on as Mantrek and Red Magikoopa both hit into catches from the Flowers. Now Tiny Kong, 2 strikes on already, needs to make contact here and will send it up the middle. She'll get on first. As the Wilds get back up to their leadoff man, Diddy Kong. Oh, Daisy sends out the star pitch, the flower ball. Will he swing? He does. It'll be an infield fly. Do they send the fireball out? They don't send it early enough. She traps him with that special star pitch. And the Flowers earn themselves the final out they need to close the inning. Still trailing by 8. Luigi back up at bat. Mantrek, no sweat from him so far. Pitched a good 5 innings so far and will send out the star pitch. Low line drive, close to short, and Hammer makes the catch. Wiggler swings and misses on the first pitch he sees. As Mantrek continues a shutout here. And Hammer fields it fast enough. That special ability that the bros share is definitely something to fear, as even when using it, he's able to turn around so quick and throw that ball in on first. King Boo fouls one off the tip of the bat. Poor hit and 2 strikes as a grounder up the middle, but the ghost item buys time. The hammer catch comes out, but he's still not quite ready to throw it over to first. A confusing play, but a hit's a hit. And K-Rool sends one out deep, bounces off the back wall, but King Boo able to cross through round second and makes it over to third off that hit. Runners in the corners for Red Critter, no more outs. If it touches down, and it will, that's King Boo scoring in off the Red Critter single. Flowers put themselves on the board. Dixie Kong not quite able to close in time. But there's still 2 runners on. Blue Critter to deal with. Poor hit on the second pitch. Grounder over to second baseman Red Magikoopa. He will be thrown out at first. Flowers only find 1. So we go to the top of the 6th. Dixie Kong doesn't get one by Blue Critter. Excellent hustle from him there at second base. Keeps it locked up and locked down. Doesn't put a body on the bases for DK. DK will strike on that first pitch, doesn't swing, but contact there, and that's a DK solo homer. Sends that shot flying off to left field and no chance of stopping it. The ape will cross the bases. Celebrate as he does so. His second home run of the game. DK's got to be feeling himself at this point. The Wilds up 9-1, extending their lead back up to 8 runs. Red Koopa will ground out to second base. Green Dry Bones coming up. There's the star pitch. Will he swing? Does he know better? He does. Takes the strike. This time she'll send him a real pitch. Contact on that, and no chemistry again will be their downfall. Ball bounces just off the top shelf, and Green Dry Bones a solo shot as well off to left. Huge hit for him. Getting the Wilds their 10th run of the game, and now Hammer Bro looks to repeat as well. He's winding up, but that's the star pitch. Does he hold? He does. Tanks the strike. Knows better. Poor hit from him. Will be out at first. Not the contact he was looking for. Wilds still find 2 here in the top of the 6th. They hold a 9-run lead over the Flowers. Hank Hill at bat as we find ourselves in the lighter part of the Flowers batting order. But Hank will drive one up the middle. But it does not get down early enough. Dixie Kong able to make the catch. Strike 1 for Jarbuckle. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Will be a grounder over to Red Magic Koopa. Thrown out at first. That's already 2 quick outs here for the Flowers. Daisy comes up, sends one out to right. They've got the chemistry, but the bananas stun Dixie. Could have been an extra base had she gone for it. Luigi, fly ball out left. And there's the 3rd one. A casual catch from Tiny Kong. The Flowers struggling here in Bowser Jr.'s Playroom. As one of the big key players in the Wild success here, Mantrek comes up to bat. A lot of season so far spent on first base, but a late season switch to pitcher proving huge here for the Wilds. Red Magic Koopa comes up next. Will get himself a single. And Daisy's feeling fatigued too. A devastating turn of events here for the Flowers. She'll need to hold on just a little bit longer. Their defense gets any weaker, it could be disastrous. Tiny will pop one out to center. Luigi makes the catch before the fireballs come in. That's 2 outs. Diddy Kong at bat, wind up, swing and a miss. As the Wilds look to close it out here. There's the star pitch from Daisy. Will he do it again? He does. He takes the bait, but the green shell comes out. It's a fair ball. Red Magic Koopa's in a pickle and will be caught out at 3rd. Didn't hold on 2nd and pays the price for it. That greed will cost the Wilds the inning, and they'll have to play defense one more time. Flowers need 9 runs to tie it up and take it to extras, 10 to win it, but that is a lot to ask for. Wiggler singles over to right field as King Boo comes up, drives one out deep right, will beat out Diddy Kong. Pound Block comes out, stuns him up as well. Wiggler makes it to 3rd. It looks like he'll hold there. Doesn't turn for home. But now K-Rool. Big shot out to right as well. Wiggler thinks about holding up, but goes for home. And King Boo comes to 3rd. Flowers find their 2nd in a late rally here. 2 consecutive drives out to right field test the speed of Diddy Kong. That's runners in the corners for Red Critter, trailing by 8. Needs to hit it big here. But the Wilds' outfield defense is still steady. And the dynamic duo of Diddy and Dixie will make the catch. It'll be a sac fly as one comes in. King Boo tags up at home. But there's the first out. Blue Critter now sends a bomb out to right as well. No scoring potential here. Dixie makes the catch, and K-Rool retreats back to first. Man Shrek 1 out away from pitching a complete game here. No shutout, but Hammer Bro locks the defense down. And the Wilds take it 10-3 over the Flowers. They don't let their incredible offense overwhelm them and hold them at bay for most of the game. A few slip through, but the Wilds' own powerful offense will get them the win. We'll go to our MVP, and after a huge offensive performance, DK takes it here in Bowser Jr.'s Playroom. Take a quick peek at the box scores. 120 MVP points for him, only 10 points behind Diddy Kong at 110. Flowers, not quite what they'd like to see. But with a few more weeks before the playoffs, I'm sure they can work out their kinks, get their team back in perfect working order in time for the championships to come. Well, thanks for joining us here in the Mushroom Baseball League. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, engage the algorithm, do everything like that. And if you're liking what we're doing, check out the Discord, link in description below. And we'll see you in the next one.